Constantly making new homes isn't very good for the environment, not to mention just plain wasteful. Nowadays, engineers have thought up new and improved solutions for housing, and the results are just as good, if not better, than conventional homes, combining sheer creativity. You're watching the Interesting and Creative Designs channel, and we're taking a look at fantastic tiny houses and small apartments with space-saving design solutions. In today's day and age, the Earth is facing a lot of problems, and constructing new homes only further exacerbates them. Alternatives have been worked out that'll create new living spaces without having too much of an impact on the environment. And so, the container house Gaia was developed. The tram at Pinup Houses recycled old shipping containers that were no longer in use and made a home out of them. It's now available for purchase and is totally inhabitable. The newest technology and best supplies went into the creation of the container home. Gaia is an innovative, self-sufficient housing project unlike any that's ever been attempted before. There's also no need at all to rely on external sources of energy, since this house comes equipped with solar power. The home comes with solar panels and a wind turbine, which makes sure that the batteries are always charged year-round, 24 hours a day. The battery functions and power consumption can even be easily checked through a mobile app that'll keep tabs. This home is absolutely perfect for those who care about the environment and want to live off the grid while using sustainable energy. Not just that, this house is also equipped to collect and filter rainwater, which is then in turn used by the bathroom and kitchen within the home. There's also a fridge, water heater, and any other appliances that you could need in your home. Next up on our list, we have this tiny house by Kodasema. In the video here, you can see a timber frame KODA loft with interiors made of plywood and exterior finishes that consist of anthracite timber boards. The exterior comes in a really nice matte charcoal finish. This gives the home a really modern and luxurious appearance. The interiors are much like any other modern home. They can be customized and furnished according to your preferences too. There's really nothing you could ask for in one of these that hasn't already been added. It is quite an ideal living space. There's also a kitchen and ports where you can plug in all of your devices too. The bathrooms come with a shower and have the same charcoal coloring as the exterior. There's also large sliding glass windows that keep the space well ventilated and aired out. That's not all. There's another floor too, which only has enough space for a double bed with a window next to it. The space in this small home has been used so effectively that you really won't feel how small it is. Especially if you opt to have the home constructed in a place with a nice view. It'll feel like a vacation home forever. It's really no different from a normal house, but more environmentally friendly. This home specifically comes with the Irish and UK special electric installation. You can opt for the mezzanine borders wherever they're required too. Next up on our list, we have the Whare Nukunuku, which is the moving house. And you're about to find out just why it's called by that name. From the outside, it does resemble an RV. Here you can see the sleek and minimal interior. This home has everything you could possibly need. The model has been marketed as a home away from home, and it was designed for couples who live together but have jobs that force them to move around and travel often. With the help of this home, they won't feel as misplaced and uprooted as they would have living in a regular house. Living in this small home on wheels means that they can take their home with them wherever they go, instead of having to start anew every time and setting their spaces up. You won't have to feel like you're away from home ever again. When the homes are not being used for work accommodation, it can just be kept as a holiday home. Think of it as an upgrade on the RV, and even more like a home. We wouldn't be surprised if these homes soon grow to outnumber regular homes, since they can be moved around and taken anywhere as per the needs of the owner. This design is actually a spin-off of an old design by the same company. Clients really enjoyed how easily movable it was, and the retractable bed feature was greatly appreciated by everyone. The bed is pushed in and held over the couch when it's not being used, and it can also be lowered down to ground level. It can even be a bunk bed, since the couch turns into a bed as well. The previous design had less space, but with this upgrade, you have plenty of space in which you can fit a larger bathroom or lounge area. This right here is Rosie, a minimalist home. As you can see, this home comes with smart automation control, more hidden storage than you'll probably ever need, integrated sockets, and also integrated lights. It's truly a marvel in modernism and minimalism. The main area can also be used as a living room and multimedia room too. There is plenty of space for all these functions. The cabinet can be used to hold a projector, and because of the design of the lower cabinet, there's a lot of bare space on the wall that can be used for the projector. The placement for the projector is at the top of the cabinet, which helps in turn to keep the projector safe and out of reach. The cabinet has a very accessible height, which is quite perfect, and since there is a lot of free space underneath it, it doesn't feel like it's taking up too much space either. Space has been used very methodically and carefully in the design of this home. There's also blinds and a built-in heating system. You really don't have to worry about anything. Everything you could ask for has already been taken care of. The home comes with a kitchen that has a stove and a sink. There's also a mini bar and large glass windows that'll help keep the home cool and ventilated. This is how the hidden storage works. Pretty neat. This home is ideal for minimalists and design aficionados. Now we're going to show you the Oh My OJAI. This is a tiny house by Modern Tiny Living. It's been marketed as a spectacular 24-foot house on wheels. Here's a video tour of the interior. When you enter, the first thing you see is the kitchen. It's got a very simple and minimal design with all the functions of a kitchen. The color themes have been kept as white and brown, and it works pretty well here. There's a sink, a stove, a fridge, and plenty of cabinets. It's just like any other kitchen. Moving on, there's a cozy little living area. A couch has been fashioned to fit the corners of the home, coupled with plenty of windows. As you can see, even though the space itself is quite small, it doesn't feel small because of the placement of the windows and genius use of space. It'd be quite nice for an intimate gathering or hangout with a couple of friends. There's also another floor which is accessible by this sleek staircase. Here's how the bathroom looks. It's small, yet functional. There's a window instead of an exhaust, and a rack for towels and whatnot too. Oh, and a shower. Going upstairs, here's where the bed will probably be. The area downstairs doesn't have enough empty space, so this works out quite perfectly. You can just go upstairs to sleep and spend your day downstairs. It even brings you more privacy this way. This home is probably the best for someone who'd prefer to live alone and enjoys their space. This is the Bumblebee ceiling space for small apartments. It takes several components of every functioning home and then places them onto platforms that are built in. These are blended seamlessly into the ceiling by being levitated into it when not in use. This is how it saves space and makes apartments feel bigger and act more functional without adding any space to them. Besides just safely putting aside home functions until they're needed, they can also be used as drawers, because technically they are drawers, but vertical. It's so simple, we wish we'd thought of it first. You can put your belongings in them and have them put in the same way you do with a chest of drawers. The best part is that they retract into the ceiling, so you won't even realize they're there until you need it. You lower these platforms through an app on your phone whenever you need. It's really that convenient. It's just that this way, you don't have any objects taking up space except for when they absolutely have to, and the rest of the time you've got all this space to yourself. You can do yoga, dance, anything you want. These homes come with glass walls, so you constantly have a view of the city. For those who'd prefer a little something more private, blinds are also an option. This is absolutely a perfect investment for those living in studio apartments and small homes. Last on our list, we have the Garage Conversion ADU. This 583 square foot one-bedroom floor plan is absolutely ideal for a garage conversion ADU. From the outside, the home looks extremely compact and well built, with clean lines defining it. While on the inside, the design is extremely sterile and basic. It can even be customized any way you'd prefer if there's another decoration method you'd like. The interior has been kept entirely white by default, giving the home an extremely pristine look. It comes complete with a bathroom, washing machine, and even a nice small garden. There's nothing missing here that you'd want in your home. There's no way anyone would believe that this place used to be a garage. A 2-car garage has been successfully turned into a completely livable ADU, accessory dwelling unit. In fact, the design has been so successful it's been used for 2 more small garage conversions that came after this one. It doesn't get any better than this. The version presented in the previous design catalog is 22 feet by 26 feet, and it's quite tall, but still stays under the limits of 16 feet. This home would also be ideal for those looking for a studio space or just prefer to live alone. Now, what do you think? Will you be investing in any of these homes anytime soon? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and check out our other videos if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe to our channel for even more interesting and creative content. And hit that bell icon so you can stay up to date with our latest uploads. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.